Today I'd like to talk about an aspect of teaching which I call the takeaway value of a lesson. The takeaway value of a lesson. What do I mean by that? Well, you know, when we teach a lesson, we try to cover what's in the book, we try to get through our lesson plan. Often we focus on getting through the material. But of course, what's important is what are the students actually going to take away from the lesson. They're not necessarily going to be able to remember everything we presented. So it's important to identify some highlights, some key points at the end of a lesson that you really want the students to remember and take away from that lesson. Something that made it worthwhile for them to come to class for that day. These may be some conversational expressions, some routines, some grammar, some vocabulary, whatever it is. It won't be everything that you covered in the lesson. Some of the things you covered in the lesson you'll come back to. They're more for receptive development rather than productive development. But the takeaway aspects of the lesson are the things that you can summarize on the whiteboard at the end of the lesson as a reminder to students of what they've really learned, and also as a help for you to come back and review some of those points in the future. So when you're thinking of teaching and when you're planning your teaching, think carefully about what aspects of the lesson are the students going to take away with them today.